Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today is October 11th, 2012, 10/11/12. Crazy, right? I'm Video Vixen, and this is another episode of Video Clips, the show where I share with all of you things on the news, internet, and media that I find that are cool, awesome, amazing, hot, and just, worth talking about. So let's get into the first story. I know all of us have done this in the past before. Like if we're busy and we want to talk to somebody and we don't have the time, we do the hand phone motion and say, call me, or I'll call you, or we'll talk later. We've always done something like that. But someone has actually taken this concept and turned it into a reality. For the people over at HighCall, they've made an actual phone glove where you can talk to people through a Bluetooth system through your hand by using your thumb as the speaker and your pinky as the receiver. So basically, it's literally talking on your hands, on a phone, to people. It's really, really cool. I can imagine if I had this HighCall glove and I was talking to people on the phone, it would kind of go something like this. Hey, what's up? Nah, can't talk right now. My hand's busy. Because I'm talking to you on my hand. Yeah, it's this new thing. Phone glove. Jump on it. Yep. No. I have another hand free. What do you want? Okay. What? What you talking about? Okay, gotta go. Hanging up. Goodbye. I guess this is how you hang up. Or just close your... I don't know how to hang up the phone, but it's a cool thing nonetheless. Next up, I got to catch the series premiere of the new show on the CW called Arrow, which is basically a show based off of the DC character Green Arrow. And you guys know that I'm a superhero geek, so I had to catch this show. And after watching it, I realized that it's a decent show. It's not too bad. There are some cheesy parts to it, and there's a lot of Green Arrow, DC comic references. But for the most part, it's a more grittier version of the earlier Green Arrow that they had. The whole Smallville era, if you guys don't know about it, then believe me, you're better off. But this new Green Arrow seems very gritty, dark, very Batman-like. And I kind of like the way that they're doing the show. So there's a lot of characters. And for the first episode, you get a lot of things about the storyline. Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy? How he plays around with the Green Arrow character and his tortured past. Seeing that the main concept of it is that he was gone for 5 years, and he came back into the limelight, and, he's like this billionaire's son. So, it's a lot of interesting stuff. If you're not familiar with the character, I suggest you guys catch the show and, see what you guys think about it. But for right now, I'm going to continue watching it and see where the show goes. Next up, I have a crazy story coming out of Fox News that I found out a couple of weeks ago. And I know what you're thinking. Fox News, not exactly fair and biased. But it's a crazy story about some live footage that was caught of a guy escaping the police after he committed a carjacking. And he ran out into the desert and allegedly shot himself dead live on TV. And the reporter or the anchor that was reporting the story, he didn't know what was happening. And they tried to scramble to take the footage off. But it was too late. I think the footage was shown, and when he got back from commercial break, he apologized for everything. Now, I'm not going to show the footage because I'm sure it's pretty graphic, but I'm sure you can YouTube it and check it out. It's just crazy that, something like this happened on live TV. And I think when we hear the word live when we're watching television, psychologically we're more interested to find out what's going on because it's happening at that moment. But we never considered that things like this could happen, like someone could kill themselves, you know what I'm saying, like on television, or something like this could happen. So I think it's really interesting to see the effects of live TV and what it does to the audience. And I'm just hope that the family of this guy who offed himself are doing well. It's just a crazy story. And for the big story of the show, Jerry Sandusky, yes, the guy who was the former assistant football coach over at Penn State University, who was charged with molesting children, has been sentenced up to 30 years in prison. Now, the guy's 68, so by the time he gets out, let's say 30 years or so, he's going to be 90, which is basically dead. So he basically is spending the rest of his life in prison, which he deserves because, come on, this guy was touching little kids. And can you believe that after all of this, after being charged with all these crimes, 400 counts of child molestation, other lewd acts, this guy has the audacity to deny it still? He's still denying it, saying, I didn't do any of this. None of this is my fault. He actually goes off to blame the media and other entities for, setting him up to this whole thing. This guy thinks he was framed. I have something to say to this Jerry Sandusky guy. I wasn't really following the story too much, but for the most part, I did know what happened. And I think he's very lucky. He's very lucky that he's going to be put into a minimal detention facility away from like harmful, lethal criminals. Because if this guy touches his foot anywhere near them, he's automatically getting raped. It's like auto rape. It's like if there was a function on a phone where there was an auto rape and it be pressed on, that's what's going to happen to Sandusky if he was even step into a jail like that. So this guy is very, very fortunate that he spent a life in jail in a very like calm, non-violent area, because the stuff that he's did to these kids is just horrendous and disgusting. And I can't even imagine anybody, even no matter how old you are, I can't even imagine anybody in their right mind, you know, thinking about touching a little kid and thinking that's okay. Like that's a cool thing to do. You know, I just don't understand it. But nonetheless, this guy's getting what he deserves, and I'm happy that justice is served in some regards, especially when it comes to this case. And we'll see. Who knows? He might get more years. There might be new developments. I mean, he is trying to fight, you know, the allegations, even though he's been charged. So we'll see what happens with the story as it develops. Next, for all you political junkies out there, the second presidential debate is happening tonight between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama. And you guys should tune in if you guys are interested. I'm going to try to see if I'll tune in and, you know, catch it. I did catch the first debate. And, of course, everybody discovered that Mitt Romney hates Big Bird and PBS. So, you know, that was the big revelation of the last debate. And President Barack Obama, he's cool like that. I don't know what else to say. But President Barack Obama better bring it, because according to a lot of people, he lost the debate last week, which I personally feel it wasn't really a big winner or a big loser. It was just more of, you know, a conversation that seemed like a debate. I don't know. But you guys should check out the presidential debate happening tonight if you guys are interested, and, you know, see what they talk about this time around. And finally, movies to catch. The movie that I will catch this weekend is the movie Argo, starring Ben Affleck as a guy leading a group of people pretending to make a movie to save some people who were captured by some terrorists back in the day. Based on a true story. Check out the clip of the trailer.
What happened? 6 of the hostages went out a back exit.
Where are they? The Canadian ambassador's house.
Got Revolutionary Guards going door to door. These people die. They die badly. White House, who wants the 6 of them out?
I got an idea.
They're a Canadian film crew for a science fiction movie.
I fly into Tehran. We all fly out together as a film crew.
And hey guys, thanks for watching. That's all I have for today's show. If you want to check out everything else I talked about today, links down below. Everything is there. And thank you guys for watching once again. I'll check you guys next time. And just stay tuned to Video Vixen. I have more videos and stuff to come, alright? See you guys later. Later.